Hey, welcome back to Play and Trade Guitars. I'm John, that's Zach behind the camera, and this is Play and Trade Guitars, where we play it and trade it. And today we're going head to head with the workhorse guitar, one of the most famous acoustics of all time, the J45. And we're gonna pit the Gibson versus the Epiphone J45. Two different price tiers, Epiphone at $749, Gibson at $29.99. But I'll tell you what, I think you'll find both to be very impressive. Remember that if you're in the market for these guitars or any new gear, click to buy using our link. You get fast free shipping, easy payment plans that makes buying new gear super easy, and you support us directly when you buy gear using our link, so thank you. Without further ado, let's dial in the Gibson versus Epiphone J45 rundown, and you let me know which you prefer. Super cool guitars, can't wait to show you. So check this out, I love little details like this. You got a real bone nut here. The bone nut itself measures in at 1.69 inches, a little bit narrower than a Gibson J45, which would be about 1.72, but that might make it a little bit more comfortable to play. It does have a rounded neck, so let's see where that comes in. A rounded C-shaped neck, 0.82 inches at the first fret, and I'll give you a 9th fret at 0.96 inches at the 9th. This one at 1.71 inches at the nut, 0.89 inches at the first fret, and I'll give you a 9th fret up to 0.98 inches at the 9th. Epiphone J45 weighing in at 5 pounds, 2 ounces, we'll call it 5.2 pounds. Super lightweight, 4 pounds, 8 ounces, so we'll call it 4.5 pounds. Nice big projection. Good, comfortable neck. Everything feels great. Construction is top notch. Flipping it around, it does have a great feeling neck. And again, it measures in with more of like in the electric world, it'd be like a 50s profile neck. So it is a little chunkier. Just that unbeatable acoustic tone from the J45. It's got a really well-rounded sound where everything is kind of right down the middle. It's projecting and loud. It's not too much low end. It's not too much high end. It's just right. All right, it was eye-opening playing two J45s, one from Epiphone at $749 and one the mainstay, the workhorse of Gibson, the standard J45 at $29.99. Both beautiful guitars, and I'll tell you what, I really don't have any complaints. You're talking about two different price tiers, but two guitars that do what they should be doing, which is delivering that beautiful full J45 tone. It's a big sound, but it's also mellow and sweet and projecting, and it really, really sings. You're not overwhelmed by low end with these guitars. I'd say my initial reaction is that the Gibson J45 is clearly probably the winner in terms of overall construction and balanced sound, but I've run into this before where the cheaper guitar kind of has that thing. And in this case, I thought the J45 from Epiphone had a little bit more of a high-end bite to it. And it's got a slightly narrower nut. It makes it maybe a little bit easier to play for some hands. But I'll tell you, I was super impressed with both. And both were extremely easy to play. Both were extremely inspiring in terms of their tones. And onboard electronics sounded good in both. I think if you want the one and only, the real deal, I mean, come on, it's hard to beat the true J45 from Gibson, their flagship acoustic guitar, beautiful at $29.99, but I would take that J45 from Epiphone any day. So why don't you drop a comment and let me know which of these two you preferred, or which of these two you plan to add to your collection. I can promise you will not be disappointed with either. And that J45 at $749, that's hard to beat. Passing remarks, you will need to get a case. The Epiphone doesn't come with a case. You're hearing these guitars with the onboard electronics DI and then also blended in with a AKG C414 microphone through an Apollo Pre. And I'll tell you what, I was super impressed with just the onboard. I love this microphone too, so check that out if you're looking for a great acoustic microphone. And if you want to see the final score and ranking to each of these guitars, you can watch each of their dedicated format videos. So if after watching this you feel inspired, you want to take one further deep dive into each of these, you can watch these demos, and we got those linked in the description. Remember, if you're in the market for these or any other gear, click to buy using our link. It really does help us bring you this content when you buy using our link, and you get some sweet deals too. So thanks for watching. Drop a comment. Remember to hit subscribe as we grow this channel. We need you to hit subscribe and like. Drop a comment. We love interacting with you, and we'll see you on the next Play and Trade Guitars video. Thanks for hanging out.